hanging out in a cemetery in front of this eerie, almost looks like a little mini cathedral. I don't know what the name for one of these things is, but I think it's pretty cool. Make a nice little background for me. Sorry, this is just a weird thing for me to bring up while sitting in a cemetery. Has no relation. It just happened to be where we're taking pictures for Holy Sheet later today for our headshots for the website. I'm a big fan of Lil Dicky. Two music critics online that I really respect, Anthony Fantano, I respect him, but I can't say his name right, and Todd in the Shadows. Love watching both of their videos, and they both despise Lil Dicky, and I respect their opinion. There was a bug on me. Blew it off. I respect their opinion very, very much, and I will not entertain all the Lil Dicky hatred. I mean, they have a real, deep in the center of their gut, they despise him. And I can kind of get it. I mean, it's sort of lowbrow humor. But at the same time, Lil Dicky was really inspiring to me. Back in, 2013, when I first watched one of his videos. It was a comedic rapper who actually had real technical proficiency, could rhyme really well, and could spit words out really, really quickly. Very inspiring for me to ever start. Anyway, I bring him up because he talks about in his Breakfast Club interview, the main advantage that he has is that you cannot get what he makes from anyone else. And that's true. Love him or hate him, there's nobody who does what he does quite like he does. Granted, he hasn't made music in a long time, which is a little bit frustrating. He's more focusing on his acting and his TV show, which I get, but I don't like the TV show as much as I like his just general brand when he's making music. But yeah, it's just very inspiring. You need to come to me to get what I have to offer. There are a lot of artists, YouTubers, all kinds of media that I consume that I can't say that about. Where if you go to the next person on, especially commentary channels, drama channels on YouTube, which I've slandered to no end, I can literally get just about the same content from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And I just want to make sure that love me or hate me, you're obligated to tune into me if you want what I have to offer. And I think that just becomes a thing just by naturally being myself. I mean, I've talked about that I'm particularly unusual, but I think it applies to just about anybody. That we can't help but be somewhat unique. We can't help but express ourselves and have opinions that are just perfectly fine-tuned to match us. I've thought of before that being a social media influencer sounds hard, and I mean it still does. Being a vlogger, being any kind of personality that's on a stage for people sounds difficult because your personality becomes your brand. But from just filming these videos where I just ramble and just noticing the implications of branding in my day-to-day and the way that I interact with people, your personality is always your brand. And the brands that fall short are always the ones that don't find a target audience. They're the ones that try to just have the most wide appeal. Oh, but I could be the one that does everything that people like. I could be the one that really, really brings everybody together, that they can all universally say, I like this person, I like this thing. And I think that I will find my target audience very, very naturally by just not targeting. Isn't that funny? I stopped targeting who I want to find me appealing to listen to. And I just say what I want to say, and that makes certain people really, really, really want to listen to me. And makes them have to keep coming back day after day after day. it's been really fun getting to listen to myself talk, playing back these videos, and just listening to how I articulate my thoughts, noticing my patterns of words and mannerisms and stuff like that. I feel like I'm getting to know myself, even through this sort of very controlled manner of expression. I'm running out of words. Anyway, I'm renting this now. This is officially my house. Forgot to say that. Got a good deal on it for Portland. Only $2,300 a month plus utilities.